Hello, today I'm going to share a very interesting aspect about quantum healing, which many of you might find very surprising. And that is, as a healer, if I'm treating anybody using the technique of quantum healing, then anyone else who is present nearby or who is observing this process of healing will also start experiencing healing happening inside their body. Now, let me explain how this happens. You see, when people ask me how quantum healing works, I tell them that in quantum healing, as a healer, I simply create the field of pure awareness. We call that as the quantum field. I just have to create this field, and in the presence of this field, the healing happens. So I go down into a very deep state of stillness, silence, and pure awareness, and this is called as the 0 point. And then I connect with the person who is being healed. When this happens, the process of entrainment takes place, and the person who is being healed, who is being treated, their bodies start experiencing the presence of the quantum field. The moment this happens, their bodies automatically start getting into a state of energy and balance, and whatever is the health issue, it starts getting corrected automatically using the intelligence of their own body along with the intelligence of the universe. Now, what I've observed is that if anybody else is present in this state of pure awareness, which means if they are sitting nearby the person who is being healed, or if they are aware of this healing process going on, then their bodies automatically also access the quantum field and they also start experiencing healing happening inside their body. I have seen this happen in practically dozens of cases when I've done treatment where others are present in the vicinity of the person being treated. They also start experiencing healing. In short, when I create the field of pure awareness, this field of pure awareness is actually available to anybody who is present nearby. And if these people simply focus their awareness onto the healing process, they will also get the benefit of quantum healing. I can share some very interesting experiences with you. And one of that is where a lady from a city near to Mumbai contacted me for healing her mother who was suffering from knee pain and some other issues related to arthritis. And when I started doing the healing session for her, after a while, her father and this lady herself, they both started experiencing healing indicators in their body. So this lady who had contacted me, she started burping. Her father also started having tingling sensations in his body, which was indicating that their bodies had also started experiencing the healing process. So while this lady who was suffering from knee pain or arthritis, she got excellent relief at the end of the session. But the next day, her daughter and her husband also found positive changes that had happened in their body. So this is one example. There's another example of a lady from the city of Pune who had approached me for a treatment for her husband. And that was a very interesting case where initially when she approached me, she asked me that whether her husband would be allowed to sit nearby and watch. So I said, sure, why not? I don't have any objection to that. And after that, I forgot about it completely. And at the end of her healing session, I just suddenly remembered that her husband was supposed to be present. And so I asked her, I said, is your husband sitting nearby watching? And she said, yes. And after that, she told me that surprisingly, as soon as the healing session had started, in a short while, he had started burping. And he was burping and he had hiccups continuously while the session was on. And I was very surprised because this man had not even interacted with me. I was not even aware that he was present there. I did not know what was the health issue that he had, but his body had automatically got into the process of healing. And after that, the burping continued. And around night 12:30, so the session that we did was around 9 o'clock at night. And at 12:30, this lady called me and she said that she was really worried because her husband was continuously burping. It was not stopping at all. So I told her, don't worry. I said, something very good has happened. Your husband's body has got into uh, the healing mode, and it is correcting itself using its own intelligence. So I just told her to not worry and allow the uh, body to release whatever blockages were getting released in the form of burps. And then for the next 2 days, the burping continued. And after that, the third day, she contacted me and she said that her husband was feeling really good, and a lot of issues that he had with his digestive system related to acidity, related to gas, all of that, those had got corrected automatically. So what I found very interesting was that uh, this man was not, known to me. I had never seen him. The only thing I knew was that he was supposed to be present there, and that too I had realized it towards the end of the session. I wasn't even aware of that at the beginning of the healing session. I wasn't even aware of what health issues he had and how they had to be corrected. I wasn't doing the healing session for him. I was doing it for his wife, and in spite of that, his body, the moment it accessed the quantum field, the moment his awareness connected with the 0 point field that I had presented, immediately his body got into the healing mode and started correcting itself using its own intelligence. So that's something which is very interesting. um, in fact, one more example I have is, a few years ago, I was doing a training program on management skills. And at the end of the session, I told my participants that I do this kind of healing. And some of them were very curious and asked me to demonstrate how it was done. And while I was demonstrating it on one particular participant, there were a few others who also started experiencing tingling and vibration and a lot of other sensations in their body. And surprisingly, at the end of that, they also started feeling relief from whatever pains and health issues that they had in their body. So I have observed that quantum healing can simultaneously work on multiple people. You need not have any particular intention to heal them. Just by presenting the quantum field and just by other people being present uh, in that quantum field, their awareness being there itself is good enough for their bodies to start the healing process within. So I tell people that whenever you're doing quantum healing, let other people observe, let other people be present there, let them also get the benefit of the wonderful quantum field. In fact, as a healer, we ourselves start experiencing healing happening in our body, because when we create the field of nothingness, the 0 point field, we ourselves are also present there in that field. So our bodies also start automatically getting into a state of energy and order. So if I have any particular health issue, maybe my back is paining because of a long duration driving or some training program or some stressful work that which I've done. If I do a healing session for somebody, at the end of the healing session, I realize that whatever little back pain I had or whatever health issue I had, that has also got resolved completely. A lot of people ask me, Sachin, if you are treating somebody who is sick, is there any chance of that illness coming to you? And I tell them, forget about that illness coming to you. Instead, your illness will also go away once you access the quantum field. The beauty of this field of pure awareness is that the moment we connect with this field, automatically everything starts just falling into a state of energy and order, and good health starts getting created automatically, and that too instantly. So I really encourage all of you to understand more about quantum healing, to learn more, to try this healing process on yourself and on others. Anyone who wants to know more can get in touch with me. My contact details are there on my website, the link for which is given in the description of this video. Thank you very much and have a nice day ahead.